Hi everyone and welcome to today's lesson. It is term 4 of week 1 and today is Tuesday. And this week we will be looking at division, which is just like sharing. So before we get started, let's look at our maths warm-up activities, and you can use a whiteboard and a marker or a piece of paper and a pencil. So to start us off, we're going to be looking at our number of the day, and our number today is 18. Now you need to represent the number 18 as a tally, which are just long strokes, which is another way that we can represent numbers. We haven't really looked into tallies too much, but it's good to be exposed to them. You need to represent the number as a picture, as a number sentence, and on our 10 frame. Now what you can do is pause the video, complete this activity, and then come back and we will do it together. Okay, so let's have a look as a tally. Now remember, our number of the day is 18. So we need to count as we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what you can see for my 5th tally, we do it on a diagonal over the group. So this helps us put them into bundles of 5, and then when we're counting and we're learning to skip count, we can count by 5s to add up the tallies. I will show you once we have finished. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then what I can do is I can look at my groups of 5 because they're in bundles, and I know that because the 5th one is always goes across as a diagonal. I can go 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Now let's do it as a picture, and today I've used suns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. As a number sentence, and my number sentence today is 12 plus 6 equals 18, and I'm going to put 12 in my head and count on 6. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then we need to represent the number 18 on a 10 frame. So let's take a look at that, counting with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And what you can see is that one of my 10 frames is complete. So it's kind of like 10 plus 8, and we know that that is 18. The next one that we're going to do is counting on. So I want you to look at our number, which is 11, and keep counting on with me. So let's put 11 in our heads. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And this is a really good strategy, the counting on strategy, because it helps us to learn to count on rather than going all the way back to 1, which sometimes when we're dealing with bigger numbers, that can be too hard and we can lose track of all of our counting. Okay, so our learning intention today is we are learning to share a collection of objects. And our success criteria is that I can share a group of objects to solve problems. So I want you to take a look at this video I'm about to show you, and what they're doing there is they're sharing things equally, and they're doing it one by one. So let's take a look.
How you going?
I'm having some mandarin, my favourite fruit.
Oh, I love mandarin.
Do you want some?
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, you can have one piece.
That's not very fair.
I think we better share it fairly.
I think so.
Okay, Dave, the easiest way, I'll give you one piece and another piece for me, and we share it out equally like this, one at a time.
That looks fair.
Yep, 3. So how many do we have each then, Dave?
We have 4 each. Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Let's look at some animations on sharing. Yeah.
Oh, Mummy, can you please help me? I've got all these lollies and lolly bags, and I need to share them for my party that is coming up.
Oh, darling, that's easy. I'll show you how to do it. The most important thing to remember is to make it fair. Let's count your lollies. Shall we do it together?
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good counting, darling. So we've got 12 lollies. How many lolly bags do you have?
I have 3.
Okay, so we have to make sure we put the same amount in each one. The easiest way to do it is one at a time. I'll show you the first one.
Okay.
1 here, 1 here, and 1 here.
Oh, that doesn't look too hard. Can I have a go?
Of course.
1 here, 1 here, and 1 over here.
Wonderful. I'll do the next one. 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here.
And I'll do the last. 1 over there, 1 in the middle, and 1 over here.
Excellent, darling. Now we have to check that everybody has the same amount in their lolly bag. Can you check how many Jimmy has?
Okay. He has 1 here, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Good. How many does Simon have in his?
He's got 1, 2, 3. He's got 4 as well.
Good. It's looking fair so far. And what about Peter?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 4 as well.
Oh, it looks like we've done a good job here. So we had 12 lollies to start with and 3 lolly bags. And how many did they get in each lolly bag?
4, Mummy. 4.
Well done. You just shared 12 lollies equally with 3 lolly bags. Great work.
Thank you.
All right, puppies, I'm going to feed you some bones now. Are you ready? Here we go. 1 to you. 1 to you. Oh, and 1 to you. Good, okay, I've got more bones, wait up. 1 to you. 1 to you. And 1 to you. All right, so you got 2 bones each.
Oh, I'm so lucky Aunt Myrtle has given me so many beautiful flowers. I'm just going to put them into these 2 lovely vases. I'm just going to share them one at a time. Make a beautiful arrangement. Oh, don't they look beautiful? 8 flowers in total. Oh, aren't they divine? 1 in there, 1 more, and 1 more. Oh, good. They look gorgeous. I've got 4 in each vase.
Okay, boys and girls, I hope you found that video useful. What I loved about it is that they would share the objects one by one. So they were always keeping track of what they were sharing by counting them out like that. Now, your job now is to share out the sweets equally between the children. How many sweets will they have each? Draw the plates and the sweets to help you. So let's take a look at our example and then it will be your turn. Okay, so we're going to share 8 sweets between 4 children. Now the first thing I'm going to do is draw my 4 plates which represent my 4 children. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now what I need to do is share my 8 sweets equally, and I'm going to do it one by one so I can keep track of my counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what you can see there is I have 2 sweets on each plate. So each child gets 2 sweets each. Okay, so now it's your turn and you need to share 9 sweets between 3 children. So pause the video and then come back once you've completed the problem and we'll do it together. Okay, share 9 sweets between 3 children. Now step 1 is to draw my 3 plates. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3. The second step is to share out my 9 sweets one by one. So we can keep counting until we get to 9, and we're going to place one on each plate as we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what you can see there is I have 3 sweets on each plate. So each child gets 3 sweets each. Okay, share 12 sweets between 4 children. So pause the video, draw your picture, and then come back and we will solve it together. Okay, now sharing 12 sweets between 4 children, the first thing that I need to do is draw my 4 plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, and these can also represent my 4 groups. The next thing I need to do is share my 12 sweets equally. Doing it one by one, we're going to place 1 sweet on each plate until we reach the number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And what you can see there is I have 3 sweets on each plate. So each child gets 3 sweets each. Now it's your turn again. Share 10 sweets between 2 children. So pause the video, solve the problem on a piece of paper, and then come back and we'll do it together. Okay, now we need to share 10 sweets between 2 children. And what's my first step? That's correct. I need to have my 2 plates. So 1, 2, and that represents my 2 children. Our next step is to share the 10 sweets. And remember, how do we do it? Well done. We do it one by one until we get up to the number 10 so that we know it is fair and it is equal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, how many sweets are on each plate? Let's just count them to double check that they are equal. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 on the first plate, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the second plate. So each child gets 5 sweets each. Okay, my last one. Share 15 sweets between 3 children. Pause the video, draw your picture, and then come back and let's solve it together. Okay, so we are sharing 15 sweets between 3 children, and my step 1, the first thing that I need to do is draw my 3 plates, and that represents my 3 children. So 1, 2, 3. And how many sweets am I sharing? 15. Well done. So let's count them out one by one as we share them amongst the 3 plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now there's more sweets here, so let's count them and make sure everyone's got the same amount. How many are each child getting? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have our last 5 there. So each child gets 5 sweets each. Okay, well done everyone. We're just going to quickly go over our learning intention and success criteria to make sure that we have reached our goal. Now, our learning intention was that we were learning to share a collection of objects. And for us to be successful, we needed to be able to share a group of objects to solve problems. And I think that we did that very well because we had our plates or our children and we were sharing sweets and making sure that they were equal. So I'm going to give ourselves a big tick. Well done, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and I'll see you next time. Bye.